Hi, Will for Sound on Sound here at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California, with Tom from Universal Audio. Tom, what have you got for us?
So we're also introducing sort of an extension to our ever-expanding Apollo range. Like the universe, it's always expanding. So first up, we have a Thunderbolt 3 option card, which is newly announced at the show for the Apollo rack system. So that gives you the latest and greatest 40 gigabit per second Thunderbolt 3 connectivity for Mac and Windows 10 for the Apollo rack, so retrofittable card.
Okay.
It will also allow power to be distributed from the card to an Arrow interface, so you could have an Arrow hanging off the end of your Apollo rack system and being powered from the rack itself, so the rack would then effectively just need one power socket into the wall.
Oh, that's smart. Okay, nice.
It will also trickle charge your computer, so if you have a fully charged MacBook Pro, you do a recording session for the day, your one power socket on the Apollo rack will now actually be able to keep your laptop running for a recording session. So that's the Thunderbolt 3 option card, which is to be confirmed in terms of ship date and pricing, but we're hoping for spring on that. So that's Thunderbolt 3 option card. On top of that, we're also having new sort of relationships formed with Townsend Sphere microphones. So we have the Ocean Way mic collection, which is access to Alan Side's kind of holy grail mic locker from the Ocean Way studios, which obviously has a strong link with Universal Audio's heritage and Bill Putnam Senior.
Of course, yeah.
So we now have like a vintage collection of microphones that you can record through in real time with the Townsend Sphere through the Apollo console. On top of that, we also have the Softube Console 1 partnership, where we have Apollo Central, which now provides a second layer of control for your Console 1 surface and allows you to access all of your monitor mixing and cue mixing and unison preamps, and also the 4 insert slots in the Apollo console with hardware control, and that will control every single UAD plugin within the Apollo console.
Okay.
So really powerful front end.
Can we take a quick look at that then?
Let's take a quick look. So yeah, part of our expanding plugin collection is the Ocean Way microphone collection from Alan Side's Holy Grails. So it works with the Townsend Sphere microphone, allowing you to control things like proximity effect, off-axis response of the microphone, so you can really position the mic best for your performer, change pickup pattern, and all these sorts of things that are possible with a dual diaphragm pressure gradient microphone. So you can see here, you can change the pickup pattern, we can adjust low frequency response of the mic, rotate the microphone off axis, and then switch through variable proximity effects in the low end, which is really useful for people doing a lot of overdubs and punch-ins, where maybe the punch-in for the second day of your recording was slightly different distance from the mic, so it allows you to blend in with a bit of extra low-end response and actually correct for these little differences. So really professional feature set for a modeled microphone collection, and you get access to a load of different condenser microphones all the way through to some small diaphragms, and then even down to some sort of flat versions of the Sphere mic itself. So that's Townsend Sphere. From there, you'll notice with the Apollo central control surface mapping for Console 1, if we jump in here now, we have access over the entire Apollo, or in this case, Arrow even, console. So you can gain access to setting your gains for your Unison mic pre, or in this case, all of the microphone settings for the Ocean Way. And we can just toggle through the channel strip. There's a shift button which allows you to get access to the aux sends, to the monitor mix and all that sort of stuff. And you can easily access the Unison slot and the 4 processing slots within the console. So that's a wonderful extension of the Apollo platform. And then to finish up, this recent end of 2017, we've released plugins such as the Empirical Labs Distressor, which is sort of the holy grail compressor, and we've really got the official version of this rendered into beautiful glory, sonic glory in there. So that's what we've got going on with Universal Audio at the show. Thanks for watching. For more information, please visit uaudio.com. So yeah, with the Apollo platform, with obviously the relationship with Townsend Sphere and Softtube's Console 1, the new Thunderbolt 3 option card, and also the plugins we've been bringing out this year, we're still seeing Apollo be the sort of ultimate recording system and expandable Thunderbolt interface system, which is why for the Grammy Awards, which are due in the next couple of days, we're seeing 4 out of 5, I think, nominees all use Apollo in their creative process. So we're sort of just in use making records. That's what we do.
Cool. All right, thanks very much, Tom.
Thanks a lot, cheers.